Good morning. We're gonna do something a little bit different this morning, because we can't. The puppy bathroom's not ready to use, so we wanted to have them play. So I decided to fashioned a little play area for them. So we're gonna bring them out and play with them. Drew is not here right now. He'll be home soon. So, but good morning. Sorry for the late start. We had terrible storms rolling through last night, all night long. And we lost power, so we lost the stream. But in the process, I think I figured out how to restore a stream, and so I think next time we'll be able to recover a stream more quickly.
Well, don't we have the generator?
Right, but when the power goes out, when it's cut, then the computer just shuts off, and then it loses just from being shut off.
Oh.
So,
Hi.
it's actually a good thing I have you here. I wanted to talk about the whole ESA thing. And kind of what an ESA is, the troubles that to be aware of when it comes to having an ESA dog, because a lot of the rights that when all of the kind of awareness increased for mental health support and the ESA laws that were kind of added and adjusted to help protect people with ESAs, they started to get abused. And so we usually recommend now that if you need your ESA for like daily, like to get through daily living, we recommend that you go the full route of doing the whole psychiatric service dog certification. And you can do it online, and you can do it yourself. And it's just like, it's not nearly the cost of like paying for a seeing eye dog, but then you are going to be afforded all of the protections that a full service dog, that a seeing eye dog does have. And so that's why we recommend that these days. Having your dog to have your dog recognized as an ESA, what you need is a letter from either a psychiatrist, a psychologist, and there's certain credentialed mental health professionals, and I'm not certain on which ones, like the social workers, people like that. Maybe somebody in the chat can help me out. But some of them are also authorized to write letters of recommendation for ESAs, and they'll just indicate patient's name, the date of birth, that the psychiatrist recommends that. It's basically a prescription. So it's a prescription for a dog. So that's all you need to have your dog as an ESA, is basically a prescription for it. But the laws and things have really, like, you used to be able to have them out on your lap in the airline cabin, and that's no longer something you can do. My phone. Oh no! We don't want you to get stuck. little Miss Jenna. But so like, there were two big things that got restricted, and one was the airline cabin. Was that you used to be able to have your ESA out in the airline cabin, and then I'll have to look it up. But there's another law that was like recently kind of rescinded, and so right now, so the ESA, to have your dog as an ESA, it protects you in forms of tenancy and tenancy and what's the other one? Oh, we'll talk about tenancy for a second. It's protected in the under the Fair Housing Act, and the dogs are. And the idea, the principle is that a landlord cannot separate or really any landlord, a hotel, anybody that is offering accommodations cannot separate patient who has the prescription for an ESA from their ESA. I just want to grab Jenna. I forgot to grab my phone. I wanted to say good morning to everybody before I got too deep into the ESAs. Would you mind opening it up so we can pull up the live chat?
Yeah.
So, good boy. Before I get too deep, I don't want to get too involved before we start. Oh, you look beautiful.
Good morning, Stu.
Oh, good morning, Stu.
Good morning, Kelsey.
Oh, Kelsey, Beatrix. Oh, she's so cute this morning. Where are you, Beatrix? Oh, I'm not paying attention to my own. Here, Daisy, you stay over here. Stay over here. Where's my earbud?
Here's
You need to go potty. Let me find my face.
I'm gonna. It looks chunky with this.
But so what we do with or when we are raising puppies to be ESAs, like with any trait in like any characteristic, you can foster it or you can discourage it. And with Cavaliers being so affectionate and loyal and loving, we really foster those characteristics and their really strong desire to bond with people. As you guys have seen how strong these guys are, how much these guys love to be with people. We try to really foster and nurture that to try to develop it further and really encourage them to just really encourage those traits to be really whole and all-encompassing. Because as with any sort of personality characteristic, or not really personality, but like there's things that they can they learn what you like and what you don't like, and right now they are at a very ripe age to really mold their personalities. And so we try to really feed their desire and their thirst for love and affection so that when they go to their families, that void is left where suddenly they don't have that love and affection from us, and so then they seek it out from whether it's a whole family or if it's an individual who needs a dog as an ESA. That's where that work we've tried to really encourage them to really want your love and affection, so that, or we have nurtured them with so much love that then when they go to you and we are no longer there to provide the love, the idea is that they're going to be searching for it and you're going to be there to give it. And so that's what we try to do, and that's why we have them in our bedroom and we have them with us. We don't want them to be like dependent on us, and so we still want to teach them to be self-sufficient and confident. And so that's why we try to what did I do? I left it. We try to phase them out of our bedroom and into the rest of the house. Good morning, Lisa. Oh gosh, I can't stand to hear my voice. Love Pugs, good morning. Misho, good morning. Good morning, Jan and Kim. I hope I don't miss anybody. Tiffany, good morning. Oh, hey. Oh, look, Daisy's coming in to see like what's going on. That was really interesting.
Indiana.
They kind of follow her out. I got your phone right here. You're such a good girl, Daisy Doodle. Oh, Dad's home. We've got the live on in here, just so you know.
Oh,
Can you grab Indiana?
Yeah.
Sweetie? Oh, thank you. Yay. Oh, thanks. You are a good girl. This morning when I was trying to get the live set up, I was sitting at the computer here, and the puppies have such an affinity for people that they didn't care about Daisy. They just wanted to get into my lap.
Hi, guys.
And it just amazes me because they're not usually still in our bedroom when they want to be with us so much. We usually see that when they're out in the. Thank you.
Oh. Hi guys. You guys are
We
sniffing
usually
me.
see that when they're out in the.
Oh, that's really good.
Once they're out into the house.
Hi guys. Little pupperoos.
Drew's home.
Dad's home. Daddy home. Daddy home.
Good morning, John. Good morning, Shonda. Yeah, I think our storms are finally clearing.
Oh my god.
Good morning, Bella. Puppies are wandering.
The gutters are destroyed.
Oh no! Actually, we were starting this morning. Somebody said, like, glad you survived or something, and I was like, we survived, but haven't assessed the exterior yet.
It's bad.
The damage.
It's bad.
We're gonna have to make it plain on the entrance.
I don't think it's gonna be like that.
Hi, Jane.
I know. I meant like just like all of our anything that was not like
Good morning,
secure
Lisa.
down in the yard is just was tossed around everywhere.
The tree.
The trees are good, I think. I didn't go and check that the new tree, but the Bella's clubhouse thing just got tossed into the backyard.
Oh, I hope the tree isn't.
I think the tree is good.
Really? With Bella's.
Hi, pups. Hi, pups. You guys having fun with Mommy and May? Huh? You guys
What are you
look to be
doing?
very good puppies. Would you like a cinnamon roll? I'll go.
I completely forgot that we have them. I would love one.
What, Bella? Oh. Blueberry.
So I've fed Daisy
Hi.
the puppies in there, and then I filled all of the dog dishes that were in the laundry room, and then I grabbed macchiatos and spikes and filled them up as well. But I have not given them to them.
Oh. Oh, Bella. You feeling okay, baby?
So yeah, I kind of wanted I wanted to talk about the ESAs, and another way that they are protected is because of the idea that the principle of not separating patient from prescription dog or prescription animal, because it can be, I think, almost anything. There's like 3 exceptions. If you have a dog, we really recommend doing the psychiatric service dog certification, the training certification. You can do it yourself. You can do it online. It's a lot cheaper than you might think. And in fact, I sent our mods the link to a website that we know to be legitimate, and they offer online psychiatric service dog training modules, or they have somebody who does or something. But I'll probably, I'll add the link in our description. I'll get the link for that website and I'll add it to our description for anybody who wants to know. But through that website, you can, you don't need to do this stuff, but it's handy. And like for the kids, we did it. But you can have ESA dog identification for both patient and dog. And it's got a QR code so that when, if you're at a hotel and you have to prove that they're an ESA, they can just scan the QR code and it'll pull your letter for your certification, for your prescription. And so that's really helpful. And it also helps kind of add some credibility, because what happened is when they added that law or that stipulation, the thing about ESAs and like landlords and hotels are not supposed to be able to separate them. They can't say no pets and deny an ESA. If they refuse an ESA, they would be considered discriminating. And it's under the Fair Housing Act, to be specific. So what happened when those protections were afforded is everybody started saying, oh, my dog's an ESA. I really love my family dog. It's an ESA. And what's kind of unfortunate is through too much of that, people who truly have ESA dogs that provide daily ESA like support for, those people have kind of been made a mockery of, and a lot of, like, not mainstream media, but a lot of common, not common, but there's some not nice stereotypes about ESA dogs are nothing more than just a pet that somebody doesn't want to leave home, like go to college without. Hey. And so that's kind of unfortunate. But luckily, it's easier to have your dog trained to be a psychiatric service dog. And the law surrounding service dogs is that they need to be trained to do a task for a disability. And so you need to be able to, your dog also needs to be able, he needs to be very well behaved. He needs to be able to be well behaved and in public and that sort of thing. And you need to be able, like, people can still, businesses and establishments can still refuse you if the dog is not behaving, but it's way more difficult to. And typically people don't usually have a problem anyway with Cavaliers in the first place. But the psychiatric service dog, that's why we say we recommend you do that if you need your dog for everyday living, because you're going to need that for airlines. You're going to need it for the hotels. You're going to need it for anything that is outside of your home, because you just never know. You never know who you're going to be encountering and how sensitive they're going to be. And so when you can just say that your dog is a service dog and they provide this one task, it's just a lot easier to communicate, and you don't have to hassle over the definition and the laws of ESAs, because I wish I could get a lot of time back of my life arguing with people about the laws, because your everyday manager of any establishment isn't that familiar with ESA laws. So yeah, I don't know what else there's to say about that. Oh,
Mom,
yeah.
I actually feel sick.
Well, then go lay down, buddy. What's wrong? What's the matter?
Like this. I just said it.
Oh, okay. You want to snuggle, a puppy? We kept the kids home today because we were really hoping Mike and Susie could swing by and
Say goodbye before they
say
go to Connecticut.
Yeah, to do that. And
How did I get
the storms were so bad that we were gonna have them like pull alongside the house so they could just pull us away then. And because they're towing a camper, and the storms completely muddied up the side of the road, and the shoulder is now gonna be just a muddy mess. And so we didn't want them to risk getting stuck, and so we kept all the kids home from school, hoping that they could say goodbye to Mike and Susie. And so they were really disappointed this morning to know that we couldn't. So Indy, you are so cute.
Does that mean we have to go to school?
Running.
She already got us.
Who's running with her buttons?
Indy, come here.
Who's running with her buttons?
Indy,
Show them
around.
Tell them what you
Indy, come here. Come here.
Come on. Oh, I love that.
You want to join me?
Oh, I can read this much better up here.
Mom, can you get that dog toy?
Hey, Jean, good morning.
Thank you. Do you want it? No.
Bears. We got all 6. Nisha says hi, you guys. Nisha says hello, Princess Bella. Hi, Bradley. Good morning, Susan. Linda says hi to you guys. And so does Stu.
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 Hello, Stu.
You're a sweet boy.
We be playing pinata. Pinata.
Who's your sweet puppies?
This is a
Who's your sweet puppies?
pinata.
I should grab more toys for you guys. I should grab more toys.
Pinata.
But Cavaliers, so as far as like psychiatric service dogs go, Cavaliers have their temperaments, their dispositions, they're just their natural, what they've been bred, their personalities that they've been bred to have over the years are extremely ripe for emotional support for people because they're a breed that is very people driven. They just love people. Their days are made if they made their person smile, and it's still just an understatement because I've used the example of how Daisy just kind of checks on me throughout the day, and I know that she's always listening to me because when I talk, I see her tail, just the very tip of it, just go up and down. I call it waving. She won't move her head. She won't even necessarily open her eyes. But whenever I start talking, she will start tapping her tail. And so they're just very, very tuned into their person and their emotions. They often know that you need them before you do. Just because I think that a lot of it is hearing it in your voice, because I've noticed over the months that when the kids are, it's like when the kids get into arguments or when they are upset about something, is when their dogs will appear.
Help me.
Oh, you're looking at the. Sorry, May, I don't mean to have you on the spot. Oh, come back here.
Do I have 3 puppies?
I don't know, do ya?
Yup. They all want to snuggle me.
Mr. Darcy, do you need to go potty? Go potty, Mr. Darcy. Go potty. Go potty. Here. You go potty in here? I pottied them all before bringing them out here, but they don't hold their potty for long at this age. They go like every 30 minutes.
Do you have a snack for me?
I think Dad's in the kitchen if you want to go.
He's getting really mad at the dogs.
Oh, why?
Because he's trying to clean up in the laundry room and they keep on coming in. Oh, do you want to go on this
We
side?
will see if he needs help. May, can you supervise? Are you okay supervising? Are you comfortable supervising for a minute?
Mom.
Bella, how about you come with me?
Okay.
Indy.
I'll
get him.
Here, you sit right there, Bradley. I will grab him. And
Okay.
Hi, Indy.
You block this, like you turn.
I'm not letting any puppies escape. I'm only here for
All
the
right.
puppies.
There's a 6 head count. 1,
Mom.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Mom, instead of presents, it's puppies. I'm only here for the puppies. Indy.
Hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan. Why do all the puppies want to come on my lap and then want to escape? Ugh. I got you. Oh, you want to join in? Oh, you puppies are trying to be smart and escape. No. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that side. No.
Bradley, you're. I don't know if you're gonna get the job for gatekeeper.
Right. The six apple cross.
Dad was preparing their food dishes. And they were running in,
Okay.
but he's good now. Why do you like you gotta pee? Go potty. Go potty.
There's a
Go
escape
potty.
right there. There's an escape right there. Do you know?
You wanna go potty?
Do you know there's an escape right there?
Yeah, they can't escape right there. You wanna go potty?
Oh, what escape?
How do we have 4 people and escaping puppies?
What's just chilling in the corner?
Oh, careful. Go on. Where's go puppies? Oh, I was gonna get some toys. Hi, I'm trying to get my feet.
This one's sizzling. Sorry about your foot. Sizzling. Oh, Bella, a puppy's trying to sneak through you. This one's shivering, Bri. That means he's cold. Or he's scared. He's cold. You puppy's trying to be smart and escape by crawling over me. Oh, yep. You're right, Bri. He's scared.
You don't have to stick around. You don't have to stick around.
Yep, he's scared. This one, Mom, this one's scared. You can snuggle me if you want, but you can't escape. There's a new comment.
All right, Bella, I think it might be time for you. Didn't you say you were hungry?
Where'd my phone go? There's a new comment.
Bella, didn't you say you were hungry? Why don't you go to the kitchen? Yeah, why don't you go to the kitchen? I should take you to the kitchen. Can you snuggle Indy for me for a minute?
Yeah.
He's kind of nervous. I'm gonna take you up to the kitchen to have something to eat.
Okay.
Paris is doing well, Jean.
Watch out for the puppy.
If you want to talk about Paris, I want to talk about her and her ESA awesomeness.
Oh. Well, we'll do that when you're back. Jenna. Hi. Yeah. Oh. It's okay.
With me. With me. Come on, baby. Baby. Come on, baby. Good girl.
Oh my gosh, you are so.
Linda asked May and Bradley if you can keep one puppy, who would that be from any litter?
Would it still be Charlie?
Yeah.
I would keep probably Indy.
From any litter. Not just this one, any litter.
Oh, okay. Kiwi. Definitely. Actually, no. Rio.
It doesn't have to be the dog that we kept by default.
I know.
I would choose Charlie from Missy's first litter. Many of you guys probably didn't.
Second litter.
Or, yeah, her
Do you
second litter.
have to always be up in my face? Go to Mom.
Daisy Doodle. Daisy Doodle. Come here.
No, I want a puppy.
Daisy Doodle. Oh yeah, check on Indy. I think he needs some loves. He needs some loves.
Oh, I want Indy.
Daisy.
Can I please hold Indy?
Daisy.
I have one.
He's a little overwhelmed right now.
I have a puppy. Who is
Daisy, look
this?
at Indy.
Do you want to come to
Beatrix.
Do you want to come to the puppy spa? I don't know what it's called. The puppy headrest.
Hi, sweetie pie.
Oh, he doesn't want to come.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh, it's too bad that nobody that it's cut off from the camera.
I can get their attention with this.
Just don't keep trying.
Oh, it's not working because Daisy's here.
The puppy.
I don't get any puppies at all.
He's such a good puppy.
Beatrix. Beatrix, no.
What?
The puppies all slept great through the storm. They woke once.
Daisy, go to
And Daisy, she's just sleeps. She spends the night in bed now. And they woke up once, and she got down. She nursed them back to sleep, and they slept through the rest of the storm.
What's the matter, sweetie? Do you need to go potty?
I think Daisy wants to
Hi.
escape.
I wonder if they're getting a little overwhelmed being out, and they're ready to go back in to their
I'll put
pool.
you back in the pool. And Beatrix.
Can you put them right into the potty tray?
Yeah. I'll get the last one. Or the last two.
Puppy doodles.
Rather when... Never mind. What? Okay. It's okay.
I love you guys.
Love you, Bradley. Thank you for coming and playing. I always put them in the tray first. Helps them to always orient themselves to where the potty place is from where they are. To just always put them in their potty spot before they leave, wherever they are, whether you're visiting somewhere or just changing rooms, like in your house. Oh, and needless to say, we did not move them out to the pen in the dining room last night because of the storms. Just in case anybody was wondering. They were big enough to move for overnights out to the pen in the dining room, but we didn't want to. We're worried with the storms being so loud and nasty that spending the first night out in the dining room, that would not be a very good experience, and so we didn't want to start it out like that. So we kept them in here where they were comfortable and happy. But we'll be moving them to just for the nighttime, though. We won't all be bringing them out to play during the day with us, kind of like we just did. And then we'll put them back to nap. And then we'll bring them back out to the puppy bathroom to play a little bit. And then we'll put them back. We'll pull them out to feed them. We've noticed a big difference when we have the puppies, when we put them to bed, in a sense, when we don't have their whole eating, sleeping, night and day routine in the same spot like in the past. With this last litter, with Remy's litter, we always put them to bed in that corner pen in the dining room. They never spent the whole day in there. First, they spent their days in here and then in the bathroom. And then, oh, thank you,
It's hot,
Yummy.
be careful.
Yay. They're all sleeping.
They're all getting tuckered out.
Yeah. Are you gonna come over here?
Yeah, I'm just going to take the pom-pom out so she stops whining.
But so what we want to do is kind of make it so that they're what is their pet, their home right now is just going to become their sleeping spot, their nighttime sleeping spot. And so we'll make that transition as they transition out to the dining room. We'll just keep their day activities, so to speak, out of the pen. We'll return them to nap probably initially. And then we'll let them, once they're playing out in the dining room and they're not just in the bathroom, we'll let them nap where they're playing.
Can you give a second, please? Give me a second. Next.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What did they say?
They sent a really nice message. I'll read it to you later. Ah, you guys are so precious. Oh, I wanted to move this away from the window. Drew will be with us shortly. He's using the facilities. Oops, sorry about that. The Red Barn Cavaliers cabinet you see was painted by Sue Cotty. Cotty, say that right now. Susan Wettengale, I love your. I just like glanced at the live chat and saw Bradley. You must be a good smuggler, and just completely out of context. Aw, Sue, that's really nice. That bird calls.
Oh, puppies. Oh, puppies.
I don't know where my phone is.
There's dogs in there. Yeah, there's dogs in there, so be careful.
Did my stuff help my having the food out, or did it just make it worse?
What do you mean?
Did I do the food okay?
Oh, no, yeah, the food was
I
fine.
read to mention which I had pom pom. I assumed pom pom was a small plastic bowl.
Yeah, but everything was good. It was when I was getting the food for Missy, Robin, and Paris is when they start going nuts, and when Missy starts barking and all that sort of fun stuff. How's your coffee though? Did it come with no foam?
No foam.
Yay.
Starbucks never knows how to do a no foam caramel macchiato.
Wait, it did have no foam, or it did have foam?
No, it didn't have foam this time, and I was just sharing that no matter how we do it, they no matter how we ask for it, it's just never communicated. We're really disappointed. It's not seeing Mike and Susie this morning.
Yeah. That's a bummer.
So apparently the house is all messed up.
I'll just some of the stuff outside. We're calling a roofing and gutter. Or we're gonna start doing estimates because we need to get our roof fixed. All that fun stuff.
Yeah, it was a brutal storm. Yeah.
I tried getting out and Remy got out of the kitchen.
So pick her up.
I better go help. Boy, that was really risky leaving our cinnamon rolls accessible to Daisy.
Yeah.
Or no, I left mine.
Ow.
I have my cinnamon roll right here, and Daisy is just sitting up on the bed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys would have caught it.
She smells them. She's like, I smell something. It's right around here. It's nearby. Silly dog. Oh man.
I've talked a little bit about ESAs, but I'm not very good at doing this by myself.
You do very well.
I have too much anxiety.
Oh. Especially this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so did
Daisy, you're such a good girl. You're such a good girl.
yeah, last night was rough. It was a bad night. It sounded like we were getting hit by a tornado, and kind of looks like it outside.
Oh!
Jeez Louise, dog.
She's like, I found it.
Yeah, come here. Little miss. No.
You've got food, I'm sure, that you haven't finished.
Yeah, all the
It's in the bathroom.
losing their minds last night.
I love how tuckered out they are. Puppy.
Looked like you guys were playing quite a bit with them on the floor. Oh, you silly puppies. You're getting so big. Do puppy mash for them again, and then move them to the. Or I guess we could make the mash and move them into the new place, so they have like a yummy treat to welcome them into the new pen.
Good idea.
And that's going to be
I
done
was just
today.
explaining. Well, the thing though is, I want to keep doing it the way we've been doing it, where, like we talked about, where the
Where's the sleepy spot?
yeah, they have
At bedtime.
a pen is like strictly where they go to bed.
Mhm.
And so I was thinking, like, just for the next couple of days until they're ready to because like even on the floor there, they started getting overwhelmed probably an hour or so into it. And so I don't think they're ready to be out in there full time.
Well, what if we had them in the small playpen, and then we slept them in here, and then so that way every morning we get up and we do this in here, but then we have them playing in the pen. I think they would be good. I think it's like the being out here on the floor. It's like a wide open space. There's no like barrier. There's no like. I'm sure they feel a little bit of protection when there's a barrier.
I don't know. I just want to maintain the day and night.
Mhm.
And to be out there, we really should move them to the other pen.
Yeah, like the
But
big.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think they're ready for that.
Oh, you don't think they're ready for the big pen?
Not with how, because like if this is a wide open space, then that's a wide open space because of how all this comes in.
Oh, I meant like they have the pen cage around them, like that kind of gives them the closed-in feeling, kind of like this.
Oh yeah, that's so that was the whole thing, is that they don't have that closed-in feeling with it. That's the kind of purpose of the corner walls, is the walls provide that, but they can see out through. Yeah, they can see across the way.
Mm.
Well, the dogs go crazy in the kitchen.
We could have them like have their play area be in the corner
and sleep them.
Sleep them in here.
I like that. That's actually a good idea.
That's what I'm saying. Is we sleep them in here
The idea, okay.
during the night, and then we.
I got the idea stuck in my head of having to sleep them up there, but
we sleep them in here, and then
yeah, I know, sleep them in here.
And when we wake up, we do we do this, the live, the morning coffee and everything.
Oh, but yeah, I guess like my concern though is that okay, so that's kind of what I was originally getting at, but my thing was a little more was addressing it with be a little more cautious. Saying like, okay, yes, let's keep sleeping them in here, but just give them short day trips out there, like so kind of like we have to put them on the floor here, put them out there instead, but then when they start getting overwhelmed, bring them in here to nap.
Right. Yeah.
Like, don't leave them out there at nap.
We could
And then bring them back out when they wake up, then bring them back out.
We have them playing in the corner pen. We pull like, we still leave the potty tray and pull the little bed out so they have the area to play in. And then
I suppose they'll probably just end up conking out.
Yeah, when they start falling asleep, we bring them in here to sleep or nap or whatever.
Look at them eating like this.
I know, we're sitting here and just making into one of those eating videos.
Yeah. I'm so excited to see these puppies develop more. They're going to be such incredible little dogs.
I mean, we've said it before. We have said this before, and I know that I've said this before, but I can't think of a litter that has been so focused on people. Or
Yeah,
like
I've been talking about that all morning, very much. Not all morning, but it's very young for them. And just like with any other, something else I talked about earlier was how, like in children, when you are raising children, there's just certain behaviors you encourage and discourage, and that's basically kind of what we do with. They have such an affinity for people, and they're so affectionate and loving and loyal. We try to really encourage those and try to really foster them. And so, as we're raising them, and it's partly why we start them out in our bedroom to keep them nice and close to us. But what's really nice about these guys is it's almost, I think that they've learned in the mornings that they see us first thing in the morning, and so they're we've kind of gotten into the habit of greeting them really early, like 5, 6 in the morning. It's usually when I take the good morning video, and they're always just so excited, and they don't care about Daisy, and
yeah, that's the weird.
They when we see that, especially when they're this young, we really try to latch onto it and really feed it, and that's why we've started this little routine with them. We kind of are following their lead because they just wanted so much attention from us that we've been, visiting them throughout the night, and then developing these routines in the morning, and they're just thriving with it. And so that's kind of what shows us and tells us that they are really tuned into people, specifically whoever it is that they're their family. And so we're really excited for their families, because a lot of these guys are going to be going to people who need help. Hold on.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't care. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm sure Dad knows.
Yeah, no, baby. I left it open.
The remote's out there. It's out there. I saw it. But let him look on the TV. Yeah. We thought we were gonna have Mike and Susie over this morning, and so we kept the kids home. And so now we've got kids home from school that we don't usually have at this time. Here, Daisy. Daisy. You go on the bed. Hey, lay down.
I hope that their night and their camper was okay.
I know.
Like, that's all I could think about last night was, like, if it was sounding as terrible as it was here in our house, I can't imagine what it was like for them.
Gutter bing.
Oh my God.
I'm opening the live chat.
What's up?
I'm opening the live chat.
Oh, you never did?
Oh, I did for a little while. And
oh my gosh. Oh, those are the best cinnamon rolls.
So Kim asked, I'm wondering if the professionals send you a certified letter to show the business after the dogs get approved for ESA. Does the letter explain the need for the ESA dog's presence? Excuse me. The letter does not, I can't quite remember how Maze is phrased. I don't believe it gives out any identifying information, like medical information. It may say this is a because it's a prescription and there's certain because prescriptions have certain requirements about them, and legally it's a prescription. So they have a prescription has to say what the medication is for, has to have an indication. And so I believe Maze may say that the ESA dog is necessary for anxiety. But it doesn't say any more than that. And the letter is just something for you to have on hand to show as proof that that your dog is prescribed to you.
From a doctor.
Yeah. The only thing that I would just always be sure about is to have it from a psychiatrist or a
Psychologist.
A licensed clinical social worker. And there are a couple of various licensed mental health professionals whose specific credentials, there's probably a dozen or so, and several of them are allowed to prescribe ESAs, and these are people that you'll find in therapy settings, usually in counseling. And so you can always ask your therapist if that's something they can write for. Because it doesn't have to necessarily be a psychiatrist or a psychologist. It can be a social worker. And because of their profession, when it's written by them, kind of gives it the credibility where they don't have to go further than just saying anxiety, because that's why it's written by the mental health professional. It's not just written by a doctor, because a doctor assessing anxiety, just a regular like family care practitioner, is going to assess anxiety just a little bit differently than a mental health professional who is diagnosed an anxiety disorder. Because anxiety is normal. It's when it's affecting your daily life to a certain degree
Oops, very nice.
that, or it's not, it's worse than your anxiety responds, or your anxiousness is just more intense to different stimuli than another person's.
Than the average bear.
Yeah. But I mean, my anxiety can completely freeze. Like, it can make me completely
Lock up.
counterproductive when not managed. And it took years and years of tweaking like medications and getting Daisy and just all these different little things to finally have a all different kinds of things that we put in, like he's one of my coping skills.
I'm one of your methods.
And it took a lot, but we finally struck a balance where my anxiety is manageable, and it's nice to have that a bit of that control back.
I'm your human ESA.
You are my human ESA. You're my best friend.
Oh, you're my best friend. Oh my goodness.
I want to eat this,
I'm
but it's going to be really rude.
I wanted to watch you eat it. Just take this. Do you want my fork to chop it into a smaller bite? No, okay, just go for it.
Thank you, Mike and Susie.
Thank you, Mike and Susie, for the best cinnamon rolls ever. I didn't know we had the best cinnamon rolls in the world just down
I
the road.
know, man. Can you imagine? We would be broke if we knew that place existed. It's probably a bad thing that maybe it's a good thing that I don't know exactly what the place is. Do you? Maybe keep it a secret.
Yeah, I can't quite remember the name of it, but it's also a good thing that it's like up in Bloomington.
Yeah, it's
not
nearby.
close, yeah.
Although we have done a lot of crazy drives for
deliciousness.
dessert at the last minute.
Yeah, for deliciousness. God, we have a problem with food.
You remember all of the ice cream when I was pregnant with Bradley?
God.
And all the runs you did at 10 p.m.
Oh my God. We spent so much money on ice cream when you were pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And not just like vanilla. It was Ben and Jerry's with the weirdest combos.
It was
What was the one that you really?
it was the
the Talentes. You remember those? The layered
that wasn't
one?
a pregnant one though.
No, that wasn't. No, I thought it
I'm
was.
thinking of the ice cream shop that I would send you to in Ottawa when I was pregnant with Bradley. Or Matthew.
Tone Scones.
Yeah, the
Tone
one that I
Scones.
crashed I
Yeah.
wrapped the van around.
Yeah, you wrapped the van around it. Yep.
And
Yes,
crunched
you
the
did.
whole
Crunched
side
the
of it.
side of the van. Yes, indeed. Tone Scones forever left an imprint on our van. Oh my God! It's a good thing that car was totaled.
Mm-hmm. Not for me.
Not by me either. Not by me. It wasn't my fault. She ran the red light.
Not me, she.
Yeah, not her.
I was not in the
Other
car.
one, yeah.
I was not there.
We had a minivan that we both really loved. Like,
I love that car.
Yeah, anybody who.
But I didn't want a minivan. It was him who wanted a minivan.
Because I drove one.
I even tried to talk him into an SUV because I thought that was cooler.
Yeah, I thought it was cooler. But anybody who craps on minivans saying they're like,
The soccer mom.
Yeah, soccer mom cars, you can fit 4x8 sheets of plywood and drywall into a van very easily, and it's awesome. But I was driving it in Bloomington.
Oh, hang on. Translation.
Oh.
Just so that all the women know, your husbands have no excuses for why they need the truck instead of the van.
Right.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Is
And the stow and go seats in that thing.
yeah, the stow. Oh man, that was because even when we weren't using them, then it was room for luggage.
Yeah.
Like if we were going to, I remember all the trips to Kansas.
Yeah, Kansas.
We would throw everything into the floor.
Yeah. Chrysler has their stow and go system, which is like the seats actually completely.
I think
fold.
they all do now.
No, Toyota still doesn't.
Oh wait, yeah, they patented it or whatever.
Chrysler patented it.
But a few of them have it.
They have something similar, but remember
Is that Daisy?
no.
Okay. You guys see Mr. Darcy?
Daisy's right here. That was the other two.
Oh, Daisy's like blending in.
Yeah, she's
She
blending.
blends in.
Look at this one. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Rio, go lay down.
Yeah, lay down, Rio. Oh, Mr. Darcy. He's smiling.
Mr. Darcy is going to be a fantastic ESA dog.
Yeah.
He is he just wants when every morning when I come to the pool and come and check on them and play with them, he always is the first to pop up because usually I don't try to wake them initially. I'll just like say good morning to them, but he will always wake up and come over, and I'll potty him, and he will. But by the time the others are up and walking around, he's usually in my lap, and because they wake up and they just, you guys have probably seen them. They've got little scratch marks on the pool.
Right, yeah.
So he'll jump up on the pool and try to get out while I'm over at the computer.
They have figured out how to.
Oh yeah, I know. Pippi
Did you?
climbed out. I think she used the ledge.
No, what they do is they're getting big enough that they're able to.
BEATRIX can pull herself up with her front arms.
Yeah.
She is so strong. It's like a pull up.
They were able to hook their paws on
this
here, on this lip, and then they're able to pull themselves up. And
They're
over.
so strong. Yeah, BEATRIX
is really strong.
I've only seen her do it.
For being the little stinker, she is very strong.
She is so strong.
Look at this happy boy.
But they're not doing it for bad reasons. They're doing it because they want to be with us.
Yeah.
You may notice if you pay attention when like we're not in here or when we're not like talking to them, they'll just kind of be minding their own business unless if there's something going on. And like I saw them trying to get to Daisy's food, and they were trying to climb over there for that. But it just shows that they are very motivated to be with people, and when they have that level of motivation, it's just a fantastic training opportunity for these sorts of for emotional needs, for just to really
for them to just to cement that bond with people.
Yeah, it's it just seems like the more we feed into their thirst for snuggles and for people and to play, and the more they want. And then when families pick them up, and it's like it's vacuum, then when we're pulled out, and then they no longer have all of that, all this love and affection that we've been trying to love bomb them with.
Yes.
That when it's taken away, the idea is that then they will.
He's holding Bradley.
He's holding Bradley.
My goodness gracious! Keeping them home from school was.
Let's take them to school. They can do half days.
Hey, we can always go to half day.
I said we can always do a half day.
She wasn't letting me leave, and she was making her morning routine, and she was rubbing my arms.
Friendly, I walked out and saw you guys, and you were both smiling. So, yes, you were. I walked out, and she was like had his arm and was like holding it, and he was just like standing there. They're just like, yeah, and they were both like, she was smiling, and he was like laughing and pretending to be upset. And so I said, "Oh, can I do half days?" And they're like, "Oh, okay."
Okay, we'll be good.
Where's my AirPod case?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Seriously?
Well, this is why it's got the nifty little finder thing on it now.
Oh, careful.
Kim, did I answer your question fully about the ESA letter?
Okay.
It's not something that you would need to present. Like, it's not something you need to present, like to enter, like to bring your dog with.
Yeah, once you get the certificate and whatnot.
And that's why the little identification card is kind of nice for May to have, because she doesn't have to carry a letter on her, especially because she's got, she goes and visits her dad, and she takes Paris with her. And so it's nice that she just has this little ID card, and it's got the QR code. And so if she takes Paris out, she has the ID card just attached to the leash. And she can just, whenever she takes Paris somewhere, if it comes up, she can just have them scan that, and she doesn't have to carry the letter with her. And so it's just a lot easier. We are going to be making Paris a psychiatric service dog, though, because with how she, especially because she has those visits with her dad, it just kind of makes things more difficult communication-wise, since he's not like around for the day-to-day things, to kind of see how, see the whole ESA operation, and really fully understand. He's just not as well versed, I guess, on the laws and how it works, and so it's a lot easier for, or will be a lot easier for him to have Paris be a psychiatric service dog, and can just say that she's got
a service dog.
Yeah, she performs her one task. This is what it is, and give out nothing more. I believe the cost is like around $350.
To get the
probably,
service dog.
Yeah, the training. Probably sounds like a lot, but that's like down from like the $10,000 that it costs for the seeing eye dog stuff. So,
yeah, because it's not, they're not having to guide people through traffic.
Right. I think the bigger thing for the psychiatric service dog is it's mostly getting them, making sure that they are well trained for the public, because they're going to be, they need to be prepared for as much, as many potential scenarios as possible. And we find that, or at least I find that, taking them out in the public, because they're new experiences for them, and they're usually just a little hesitant because they trust you and they're looking to you and they're tuned into you. They look to you for that cue of whether it's safe and whether they can trust where they're going and where you're taking them. And so it really helps facilitate that bond between you and your dog. For example, when May takes Paris to her dad's house, we've helped her dad and her younger sister to understand that to really facilitate that ESA bond, Paris really needs most of her instruction to come from May. She needs, it's not a big deal for others to be interacting with her and playing with her, but if like feeding is a big one, any of her meals or being put outside, she basically needs to be providing all of her care. Plus, if she has any needs that Paris has, it needs to be coming from May that she's having those met, at least as far as Paris can tell.
Right.
And so, like,
not another human being giving her,
even if they're
in close proximity.
Yeah, like if they're all hanging out together as a family, Paris needs to always be over with May. She can hang out with the whole group, but it shouldn't look like Paris has forgotten about May to meet everybody else. It should be, and that's where we need to communicate as co-parents, because it's important because especially those are long visits, usually, long weekends or week-long visits, and it's important for Paris to not have the normal flow interrupted, just because they're on a trip with different people. Paris doesn't know that May's younger sister is her sister. She just knows that it's new people, and so they need support from basically everybody in their lives, because it can be hard to resist doing something for a dog who's being really sweet, knowing, keeping in mind that There's a specific reason that their handler needs to do those things. And it won't make or break anything, but it's just something that really helps to have, everybody in the family on board with supporting the different, just the different methods to help bond handler to ESA dog. Research for puppies.
Oh my goodness.
If we had more time, Paris would already be a psychiatric service dog.
Yeah.
We've been talking about doing that for a year now.
Yeah, we need to actually.
We really need to do it so that.
Oh, so what do you think? We should put these guys into the corner pen for play, like as a playpen for now.
Yeah, but we need to change all the bedding.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. I need
Yeah.
to clean it all out.
Yeah, so I think that's what we do.
Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. So sleepy. Oh, you silly puppies. Hi, silly puppies.
I love his face. Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
I know, Indy is so stinking cute.
There's sometimes Cavalier puppies that have a smudge on their cheek right here that looks kind of weird. But Indy's is so adorable.
He looks like a playful little puppy.
Yeah, he's. I think it's because his is nice and big.
Yeah.
It's not like a giant beauty mark.
Right. Hi, bud. Hi, sweetie. Is it the Jenna? Is it the Jenna?
We've got to schedule FaceTimes with Daisy families for the week. So,
yes.
families, you can feel free to let us know. Our schedule has really cleared up quite a bit. So, feel free to let us know when better days are for you.
Yeah.
It's easiest for us if we can set kind of like when the Sears guy says he's going to be there in the morning, and he'll text you and he'll say, I'll be there between 1 and 4. And then, 20 minutes before he gets there, he calls and says, hey, I'm on the way. I'll be there soon. If we can do something like that, it helps a lot because it prevents us from having to reschedule. And so we found that it just works really well. If we can tell you like between 12 and 2 or between 2 and 4, and then as we get closer to that time, we're able to just kind of organize our tasks that we have to get done so that we can pick a time and know that we can stick to it instead of just setting a time a day in advance that then as we get closer, we're trying to scramble and either we can make it or something. A lot of times we end up having to reschedule and then it starts backing up FaceTime. And so we don't want to back up FaceTime.
Oh, and if you do not have an Apple product, however you want to do the conference calls, please let us know because we can do Skype. We don't have I think Zoom and Teams, you need to have the ability to
have like a business account.
Yeah, you have to have a business account in order to set up meetings or something like that. So usually it's we go for Skype unless
once we have the overhead, we'll probably have have something like that.
Yeah, once we have a little bit more.
Right now, we don't have those sorts of capabilities.
Yeah. Hi.
So we got to keep it simple.
Yeah,
but I believe non-Apple phones have the FaceTime app. I believe you can download.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. I was like, is there a FaceTime app for Android?
I believe there is.
Okay.
So we really want to get FaceTime started for the puppies. Although with that said, we've raised puppies that have not done any FaceTimes or any visits.
Mm-hmm.
And ones that had such an affinity for people like these guys do had no problems getting picked up.
Yeah.
They were because the thing is, by the 8 weeks, by pickup day, they're even thirstier for people. And so Remy's puppies are about as thirsty as these guys are now. Yeah. And so by the time they're 8 weeks, oh shoot, school's calling me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. By the time these guys are ready to go home, they're going to be wanting to go home. They're going to want to get to your houses and
Hello?
spend lots of time with you guys.
Oh, yes. I had to keep her home today. She's not feeling well.
Hi, Jenna. Jenna.
I said that, I guess I'm sorry.
Jenna. Daisy. Hey. Good girl, Jenna. Oh. Great.
This is a school.
Oh.
We can call Bella and Bradley together and not forget about calling Maze.
Oh, I never called the school though about.
Oh, okay. I'll call them soon here.
Oh man, I'm so tired.
I can't remember what I was talking about.
We were just talking about how these guys at 8 weeks,
yeah,
they're going to be so hungry to go home with their forever families that even if they did no FaceTime, I agree with you that these guys are going to be just fine to go home because
They're going to be so happy to have people's attention only on them.
only on them. Yeah, because you can see right now, like they love it being able to just have some personal one-on-one time with one of us. So when you guys come to pick them up and you're taking them with you, they are just over the moon.
Yeah, when it's just them.
Yeah.
And I felt bad for Kiwi because when Mike and Susie came back yesterday, they plopped him in the pen to go potty, and he kind of turned around and looked at them as though like, "You're not bringing me back, are you?"
Yeah.
He looked so stunned.
He was like, "Wait, what's
He
happening?"
did not look happy like "Oh yay, I remember this place." He looked like he was definitely much happier with Mike and Susie than with
Yeah,
us.
he was very happy with Mike and Susie. And
Good girl, Jenna. Good go
girl, Jenna.
potty. She's such a good girl. Good girl. And these guys are really awesome with their potty training. Oh, she does the kicks.
Oh, does she do the kicks?
Yeah.
Oh.
After she potties, she
I haven't-
kicks her hind leg. Oh, who's gonna poop? Oh.
I had my back turned. I get to see the hind leg.
I think Pippi is sleeping, sweetie.
Stiff leg doo-doo kick.
Don't wake her. She's sleeping hard. I love you.
I told Scott that you keep saying like, "Oh, maybe Scott will change his mind."
Oh,
He was like, "Nope, no way."
she's such a good girl. She would have been the puppy we were scheduled to keep. We were going to keep the next Bella baby and Daisy's next litter, but we weren't planning to have this litter.
Right.
And so she would have been the puppy if we
What are
hadn't
you thinking
kept
about?
Deanna.
What are you thinking about, huh? She's doing a little head tilt.
I think Bella's going to be really happy she stayed with the parents puppy. I can't wait to keep the Daisy puppy though again.
I know you can't. I know that you are excited.
Because at least for a couple of years, we'll get to have a Daisy and a Daisy mini-me, and they're going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Basically, while we're raising the Daisy mini-me into an adult, like an actively breeding
adult
mom,
Daisy. Yeah.
and that will be Daisy's
Yeah.
retirement years
Yep.
that she's living out. So that'll be fun.
Hi, Jenna.
It'll be sad though, because it'll be like the end of her life.
Yeah, that will be. It'll be bittersweet. Arr, 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 arr. You're so silly. You are so silly. Arr, 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 arr. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
She's got such a perfect thumbprint.
Where it links her black together so well, and it's like a perfect little widow's peak.
What are you trying to do? So cute.
Man, look at these guys. They are some sleepy, tired pups. Wait, Daisy. Oh, there you are. Hi.
She's in the pile of blankets.
She's in the pile of blankets. Oh, well.
All right, so plan.
Plan A.
Gotta call the school.
Oh my gosh, it's 11 o'clock.
Oh, I should register this litter.
Oh, yeah. Good call. Hi.
I thought about doing it when I registered Remy's litter, but that one was a multi-step one.
Right.
And so being Macchiato's first litter.
This one is not though, right?
Right, yeah. This is just an easy, quick one. That makes the mouthy.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So those sort of habits, they make me like.
Yeah, they make you grow crazy. I'm sorry. I really stop that.
It's really, really, really difficult to not do them because
It's so
I
much
feel
fun.
like all of us grow up and like that's how we learn to play with dogs and puppies is with our hands. But when you use your fingers and you're just going like this finger or your hands to do those sorts of chase games, they have this. They're spaniel dogs, first of all. They're hunting dogs, and so they have a chase instinct. It's not real big in Cavaliers, but it's there. But regardless, all dogs, when you do those sorts of things, it teaches them to grab at your hands with their teeth because it's kind of what you're encouraging them as you draw your hand away and put it back and then draw it away real quick. You're encouraging them to bite at your hands. And so, we do it to play with them. And then when we're doing other things like trying to pet them and they start mouthing at us and then we're like, why are you doing this? Well, it's because when we play those other games, that's what we're telling them to do.
Yeah.
And so, it's just, that makes me, it's like a chalkboard thing.
I'm sorry. I will do better. I will do better. Oh, no.
It's hard to break that habit because, it just feels really natural for some reason.
Once it starts.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel natural now to me, but I remember it used to.
Yeah. Because it's like, I'm just playing with them. We're just having fun. Because they think of this one. Can I have your bowl, please, Elise?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I was afraid that cinnamon roll was going to do that to me.
Yeah. Pom-Pom is due June 16th. Oh, I wanted to mention that.
Yeah,
Pom-Pom is for sure pregnant. We can tell. There's certain things that, we could actually buy a pregnancy test and confirm that way, but she would have, her body would have returned to a certain state, the pre-fertile state, and unless she gets pregnant, then some of these things maintain, which 2 weeks has gone by now. So it's safe to say that the meetings took. So June 16th is her due date. Yeah, we'll bring Daisy again. We're just going to give her a nice long break. So Kim, kind of to clarify a little further, the letter won't explain to the business what an ESA is. So the letter just says that the dog is good to go as an ESA, that they are prescribed to you as an ESA. And that's why it's kind of up to us to educate them. And that's kind of what I meant when I said that. I said it earlier that there's a lot of time of my life that I'd like to get by or like to get back just because having a service dog kind of prevents a lot of the need for a lot of those discussions and questions because we've had to have so many conversations and explain what the different laws are, different businesses and management, because they didn't understand. And it would have been so much easier if Paris had just been a service dog and we could have just walked right through with her service dog stuff. So that's kind of I hope that gives you a better idea. So the letters, like that's kind of the issue that we run into is helping different establishments understand what an ESA, how an ESA is protected. Because the biggest trouble we have had is with hotels. At hotels, legally, if they do not allow pets, they have to allow your ESA. And if they charge any pet fees, they have to waive them. They cannot charge you a pet fee because your dog is prescribed to you and you have to have your dog or your ESA, their prescription. And so like that's sort of the language we try to help families understand and try to help them begin to learn how to become versed in this, because you can run into these situations and the knee-jerk reaction is often to just refuse people at a hotel or to just say, well, it's not a service dog. And there's just so much misunderstanding because that's usually what we are told is, well, she's not a service dog. And we'll say, we know she's not a service dog. We didn't say she's a service dog. She's an emotional support animal. And here's the information on that. And so a lot of it is confusion there, is not understanding what an ESA is. And then the other piece of it is there's just been so much taking advantage of the laws so that people could just get their pets into an apartment that they wanted that was intended to be pet free. And so they pulled back the laws. They've made them a little tighter and a little more stringent in order to curb some of that, some of those problems. Because it stinks for the people who need ESAs, because I know that on an airplane, that's one of the number one for people who need an ESA in the first place. Taking a flight is one of the top, is it almost every person's top 10 reasons to need an ESA or to have them, situation to have them for. And so it's just a real big shame that that they scaled back the permissions for ESAs to be with their handlers. Now, with that said, if you catch more flies with honey than vinegar, and we've been on some flights where the airline personnel was very, very, very wonderful. And when we explained the situation to them, and we always have our dogs, whenever we fly with them, they're just under the seat in front of us. And as long as they're well behaved, we've just let them, they've let us just have them in our laps and just stay and hang out there. And they're so well behaved that it's never been an issue. And even one time there was a little girl sitting behind me, and I think this was when I picked up Daisy, and she was really, really scared and upset. She was probably about 6, and I held Daisy up so that she could see her, and she started petting her, and she had been really, really upset. And so the flight attendant just kind of looked the other way and let the little girl play with Daisy, so that because I think the whole cabin was ready for some relief from the poor girl. She was very scared. But so that's one of the airline things, a really unfortunate example of how some of the issues that have come up with as far as having an ESA goes, and some of the benefits. Now, having them as a psychiatric service dog, I'm less knowledgeable on how you will handle the airlines with your service dog. But I will be finding out soon. So, but I would encourage you to call whatever airline you're using and ask them kind of what their protocol is, because they usually have plenty of service dogs coming through every single day, and so they have different protocols. So, but that's something I want to look into, because we'd like to be able to give you guys more information. Which good puppies. I gotta go change the bedding. Oh, puppies, puppies, puppies. Same for apartments. It's for any rental, any contract, like any living contract. If you're just renting out a bedroom from somebody, they still can't disallow an ESA. They're protected under the Fair Housing Act. Actually,
Guess what?
oh, Lumi! Oh, our acidified body wash.
And you also got another one from
Oh,
Mike. What is this?
goodies.
What the heck?
Oh. Why does it look like that? Cleaning services. Oh my god, are they going to be taking our land?
Oh, we're getting stuff.
Yay! We're going to receive compensation?
Yeah.
Oh, we get to charge them rent? That's awesome. That is some awesome mail. We just received this package. They're doing some project in the area.
Carbon capture project.
It's called a carbon capture project, and they're using, I guess, we're within the project space, the land, and so they're going to pay us rent for the amount of land that we have.
Dang.
It's like a giant contract.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go through this.
Should we like
I wonder if we should talk to
talk to a lawyer?
maybe we should talk to what's his name down the street?
Oh yeah.
Because I'm sure that they're probably getting the same thing.
Oh yeah. He's a defense lawyer. I don't know if a defense lawyer, a criminal defense lawyer, is really going to help us with a land
Sort of civil.
rent. Is that really civil though? Is that civil? Well, it's not criminal, but is it?
Oh,
Because it seems like a government thing.
you know what, though? Now
Peace
I,
agreement and memorandum.
now I really want to buy the land around us.
It's Rogers Group sequestration unit.
Sequestration. Yeah,
I'm
it's.
gonna turn that.
Oh my god, Randy.
Shoot this flip over. I don't feel like they're giving us enough.
This is good.
because we don't have enough land to make it really worth anything.
Yeah, that's the unfortunately we don't have.
Dad. So I asked May to print something for me. I asked her to do Bradley dual sword emoji and then dog emoji, and look what it turned out.
That's silly.
So I asked her to do Bradley dual wielding sword emoji and then dog emoji, and this is what it came up.
That's funny.
And May is now gonna start calling me Brad Dog.
You're the right dog.
I'll put this on my ceiling.
No, don't put it on your ceiling.
Why would we have something from her?
It's
She's just being mean.
no, it's not. It's almost a bill.
I know, but why would we have a bill from her? We haven't used her recently.
Yeah, no, I know. This is from.
Because it was interesting.
Guys, do you want me to maybe print my name?
Aww.
Aww.
And I choose dolphin and
A mermaid. Very pretty. Do you want me to,
Dolphin
do you want me to cut them in half so that you have the two stickers separate?
No,
You want them to be two stickers?
no. I was reading about a mermaid was riding a dolphin.
Aww. This is the soap Drew and I were talking about. If you've seen ads for it on YouTube, it's fantastic, as they say. Oh, I can't wait to shower with this today. I love my Swiss Army knife.
8,000 acres. That's not that much.
So we only have,
Two.
yeah.
But the fact is, though, is like in the grand scheme, 8,000 acres is basically just like the land around us.
Yeah.
Like there's not a whole lot.
It's kind of luck that we think about it. I'm jealous of the people who are getting all those payments for that land.
The one woman that owns the land
Yeah,
around
who
us.
monopolize the land. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Acidified body cream. Fresh alpine. Oh wait, that's right, that's different. It's been so long since it took so long to ship this. Toasted coconut. Ooh, the coconut smells really good. What? Did she just... See?
Did somebody send you a card?
Yeah, it's really so that's on the anniversary card.
Oh, nice. Oh, puppies. Look at Beatrix. Hi, Doodle Schnoodle. Oh my god. Oh, Mr. Darcy.
What? I didn't ask for this.
Did you order something else?
It's just a smell that I would not have asked for.
I can use it. Order. What's the smell?
Well, it's like really, really expensive. So it's $30 a bottle.
Wow.
It's the sulfites that we talked about where it like cuts all smell. Does it smell? I'm trying it.
I like that.
I'm trying it. See if you like it. I don't know.
What?
I don't know if I could do that.
Do what?
It smells.
Peony rose?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it may have been an extra actually.
Oh.
Because I would not have ordered that, and I don't think I ordered it free. Or one free,
I like how squishy it is.
but it's got it like cuts smell odor completely. It really cleans you up good. Like the ultimate test is to wash yourself up with your regular soap, and then do the old sniff test, and then wash yourself up again using this stuff, and do another sniff test. The world's different.
Wow. Yeah, usually when I get out of the shower, I smell like the water. And
Well, I mean, the sniff test of the grossest part.
like it is.
Grosser.
Bradley, don't bring stickers on the ceiling, okay? Because we don't want stickers on the ceiling.
I should tell him to put it on his door.
Oh, squeaker buddies.
We love Brad Dog.
Brad dog. Brad dog.
There's a couple of things that I don't think I ordered because I remember like actively avoiding this scent, and I even opened it up and you can smell it and understand why. It's not at all.
What?
Peony rose. And then this.
Oh, it smells like grandma soap.
I know. And then this, I would not have ordered that either.
Did this come for free?
I believe because Jimmy always does a,
Like you spend
he
a certain
orders so much that they throw in a smaller size product, and then for Jimmy's was.
Where is that the one that was me?
Those are you, and then the acidified body wash I put in the shower. Those did not have the Alpine, and so yours is the clean tangerine. Well, it could be either the just clean tangerine and toasted coconut.
Oh, darn. I want to smell this.
This is like the perfect size kit.
Yeah, I can. Was it? Yeah. I'm sure. Well, is there not?
New thing we were trying. Acidified body cream.
I don't know. Like, is it like?
pH optimized to exfoliate the skin. so hard to find my words and express. No, we thought.
Not what I thought. I was really hoping for.
Well, no.
Yeah. That's interesting.
I wish they would stop making that packaging so fancy because they're just raising the prices of everything. And I don't care that much about packaging.
Right. Oh, that actually smells really good. Like it's like once I rubbed it on. It's the other stuff. The silver spruce. No, that's different. That's different.
Thank you for the coffees.
Yeah.
What did you think of the setup with puppies in front of bed?
It looked like they were having a blast. It looked like they were having a blast. Oh, these are different.
Are they? Oh, and they were the zip line?
I don't think so. Yeah, these are different.
See, these look like a single size.
Yeah, like a little 15.
The 15 pack is usually individually wrapped. That's why it's a 15 pack, because they're all privately, or they're all individually wrapped. You remember them?
Yeah.
Oh, they stopped individually wrapping them so that they could save on packaging them, and they're probably charging the same price.
Oh, and you know what? I'm pretty sure that we still have some of those. Some of the individual wrap ones. Yep.
Oh, they,
But I'm curious now.
yeah,
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, 14 individually wrapped ones.
Yeah, we should hang on to these. Apparently now.
And individual, yeah. We have a few left. But yeah, that should...
And I actually have never used one of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've never pulled one of these out. I didn't even know it came like this.
I took one when I was working.
With my purse.
Stuff. Yeah, that's exactly what it's for. It's for your purse.
You leave the house so little, I don't know where my purse is. It's funny, as when you're talking to Mike and Susie about how we change the whole, how we like work together and everything. Same thing. I remember us being a little nervous about when working together, but for some reason, I don't see. I think we do okay because I feel like I know how. I know what it feels like to be around your significant other too much,
Yeah, right.
and take a lot of processing.
I know, that's why I told you don't give me any more soda.
And I'm curious if it just has something to do with the fact that we're work well together, because
That's exactly what it is.
I'm just surprised that
Did what?
I'm just surprised that we do as well as we do with like when we have problems, or like not problems, but when we have to come up with solutions for dog things.
Right.
We don't keep it separated.
I was gonna keep this like one out. So did you only get 2 packages of these?
Yeah, I usually get 2. Well, I usually just get 2. So I think, one thing about it, I did get the other 15 one on purpose, thinking that it was the travel ones.
Oh, okay.
That's what sounds right. Well, that's what's more correct.
That's what makes
I
sense.
think this is what was, because
Yeah, this is like a.
I remember picking from options of things that we hadn't tried before, and being like, oh, this will work, and that may not be something we needed to get, and so I think that was the free gift. because I remember saying, Jeremy saying to you, "Oh, would you like to try the acidified body cream?"
Yeah.
It was acidified.
Oh yeah, this will be kind of silky to use.
Yeah.
So that's what I think in there. And then they're saying like, oh, this guy's it. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Okay, silly. Good. Oh my God.
I still need to locate my AirPod case. York is wrestling Beatrix.
I'm really curious though where the peony rose thing came from.
Peony Rose. Yeah, that one's weird. That one is boggling my mind.
Is there not a
Only thing I could think of is there's no packing slip.
Okay, so
They're terrible about this.
huh.
You know what we need for this bathroom? We need one of those over the toilet cabinets. And then we put this sort of stuff in there, like right as we pop out of the shower and you put it up.
Did you buy?
No, I never would have gotten this scent. I would have gotten 2 of these before I got to that one.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I opened it to
Why do you know? Like, was there a seal on
order
it?
the seal in it. So it was very much fun.
Oh yeah.
So then stuff out.
So good.
But if we were to put a cabinet right here, this would be the perfect living spot.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so those are 2 that,
We did order.
yes. I got just coconut deodorant.
Just one good.
Yes, it does.
Oh, sorry. This one good. Ooh, I'm gonna look up an island getaway. I'm sorry, Alex.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. We need to get one of those over the toilet cabinets to go on. So.
We could put our Red Barn Cavaliers. We're not use that for our.
Yeah. Yeah, we should do that, and we could put like our toenail clippers and all that sort of stuff.
Right.
It's more difficult for kids to get hold of. All right, why can't you find my purse anymore? There it is. Found it. Jean, I'm not sure if you're still on, but apartments are also legally required. They're not legally allowed to charge for an ESA to live. They can't charge a monthly fee. They may be able to charge a security deposit. I would look into that a little bit more closely. They may be able to charge a security deposit because security deposits are, just a hold technically. They're just holding on to your money, intending to give it back. That's probably where that gets a little hairy. But they cannot charge you a monthly rent fee. Like they can't increase the rent for it, and they can't say no either. Yeah.
Can I have a couple of double stuffed puppies?
Yeah.
Where are they?
Should we go with entry? You can also have like Susie's cookies. You can have one of my Susie's cookies.
I didn't see them anymore.
I haven't seen them recently. I haven't had them out, so I don't have them. Unless there's other in the pantry, I don't know. Otherwise you can, yeah, you don't need to ask for that sort of stuff, you know.
Yeah, I was asking because I thought maybe you guys had them in your
Oh, yeah, no, we don't have them. That I know of.
Hi, sweetie.
Why are you smiling? You want M&Ms? Yeah, just a second here. Oh, those are not good tomorrow. All right, so let's go. Let's get you some. Oops, let's get you some Mems. Hi, Beatrix. Do you want to come with to get some Mems? Come on. You come with. You come with. Once we like for my slippers. You don't want me to take Beatrix? Are you gonna come with me, Izzy?
I have to come with you.
You're gonna come with us.
Oh, they're running a pipe through our plant.
Oh, is that bad?
No, it's not bad.
Does that mean that we'll get paid for forever?
Yes.
We're getting
My understanding was that payment was just annually for 7 years.
big forever. Hooray! Like my
Gosh, hey. What is on this? Well, you know what I always do? Is after I unscrew the lid, I take the back side of it and try to clear them off. So that then when I pour the jug, they're all in. Looking for an empty pill bottle to put all his meds in.
There's one up in a room.
It's probably what I'm looking for. But
This morning Paris got up at like 6 o'clock, wanting to go downstairs for the bathroom. And, so I put her in the laundry room with the puppies so she had her drink and stuff. And I listened to it.
Did you shop for me?
No.
She is like, she's the best little like companion. I've just had like I've been able to use. I can completely relate to Beatrix.
Oh, Beatrix.
She's just fits so nicely in the crook of my elbow.
It's so funny. She's sitting like her tail is flexed, like she's like balancing. It's really cute. Like I mean, she's like,
It's like having a baby on my hip.
yeah.
She's been really, really great.
So funny. Is Beatrix's mom online?
I'm not sure. Let me say hi to Mama. Yeah. Hi. Oh, it's gonna get. For itself. Hold on. Hello? Hello? Hi, Linda. I'm so sorry. Yes, they are staying home from school today. So Annabella developed this guide like the afternoon that or maybe the next, it was Friday afternoon. And so we're keeping her home today. It seems it's a lot better than it was, but so we're keeping her home today. Hopefully she'll be well tomorrow. And then Brad's eyes were really red today, this morning. And so we just kept him home. I'm not sure if he caught it or we're just gonna kind of just watching him for now. So we just decided to keep him home as well. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for calling. I'm so sorry I didn't. All right, okay, bye-bye. I kind of forgot that they'd like to know that stuff about the pink eye. They need to know that it's still spreading. As I was telling her about it though, I realized it's smart of us to keep Bradley home regardless, because with Bella having the pink eye, sending him to school, how contagious it is, it's probably
Right. Yeah, he could easily spread it if he
Right.
was getting it from her. What's weird is that our county is not.
she's looking down.
I think she's asleep. Yeah, she's asleep. She passed out. That's too funny. This is.
I think I may have found a merch shop that will work that we can link in our shop one.
Say that again.
I think I found a merch shop that we can link directly where our channel will say, browse our store.
Uh-huh. What's the name of it?
Spread shop.
What?
Spread shop.
Spread the show.
Don't those images I put. I'll move them over to the other one. Beach from its location. 2 feet
This is
ahead.
mine. Are you reading mine?
1.5 feet ahead.
Why is that playing the noise?
It's
It's over there.
off. No, it's coming over here.
Play the sound again.
I was moving it, so it cannot be determined. Play it.
You're underneath. You're sitting on it.
There it is. It's funny though how it had like yours exactly.
Yeah, that was pretty kind of weird.
Oh my gosh. Hush.
Bark. Dude, this is like weird. Oh my gosh, dogs.
So what I did for the good morning video. Yeah, it plays when people come to live stream before it starts. I had the screen at the end with the live stream connected, and then I made the video public so if anybody else sees the video, then it needs to live stream. Kids, what is the problem? We can still take you to school. You are a good busy little mama. Come on, Jenna. Hello, where's your... Watch your iPad for a while.
Hey, stop.
No way, Bradley. Rat dogs, crap. Rocks actually fit and stuff.
That's funny.
Yeah, look at this. That's what's going on, but I mean, they are.
It's not on my Bible.
We're talking, but
I'm gonna fix the dogs. The puppy's coming out. You okay?
Oh, you silly puppies. Oh. Fixing your food. You guys hungry?
Hey, were you upstairs? Well, I'm gonna stick to them.
What's that?
I'm gonna put them there.
Oh.
We're pretty kind of bed.
Yeah.
She loves her bed and she uses it like before.
Right. Is the fan going, Bradley?
Yeah,
Is it heating?
I don't know.
All right, puppy doodles. You guys want to come out here and eat? I'm sure there's more eating in here. All right, bear with me. I'm gonna bring the puppies out to eat some food. Wakey, wakey. Can you go potty? Let's go potty. Let's go potty, puppies. Go potty. Can you go potty? Go potty. Go potty. Everybody go potty. Go potty. Go potty so I can bring you out to eat. Come here. Look. I know Beatrix likes to eat. You can go potty, Indy? No. Come here, buddy. What you think, guys? Huh? Who's a good boy? You need to go potty? Are you ready to go potty, York? How about you, Beatrix? Go potty. Go potty. You go potty. Done. Pippi, you gonna come eat? Hi, sweet boy. Hi, sweet boy. Jenna is loving this. Good puppies. You got some fuzz? Are you a little nervous? You're such good puppies. Hi, Mr. Darcy. Are you not so sure? Huh? You're not so sure. It's okay. We'll have more later. Come here. Hi, sweethearts. You are so stinking cute, Pippi. It's okay. It's okay.
Where are you going, huh? Do you need to go potty? Go potty? Can you go potty? Go potty, Mr. Darcy. Good boy. Good go potty. Good boy. Good boy. You're such a good boy. Come here. You're such a good boy. Good go potty. That was such a good go potty. Yes, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yes, you're a good girl too. You're eating so well. Now he wants to eat. Hi, sweetie. Look, Jenna, are you looking for the... Here, here's the tray. There you go. You go potty? Good girl, Jenna. Such good puppies. Hi, sweetie. Who's a good girl? Pippi, you are so adorable when you eat. Jenna, Jenna. Do you want to go potty in your tray? Oh, you got a full belly. You got a full belly. You need to go potty, Jenna? Hi, Indy. Welcome back. My goodness, you are so playful. You are so playful. What'd you think, Andy? You want to come back out, Jenna? Hi. Hi, sweetie. You're such a good puppy. What's up, Jenna? Hi. What's up?
Oh my goodness.
They're all doing really well.
What's up?
They're all doing really well.
Oh, good.
Indy has this like preference where he scoots off to this corner to chew his food.
I've noticed that
Hi, puppy doodles.
few pups here and there will do that where then we'll get their food and they'll run off.
And we're off with a couple of kibbles.
Yeah, with a couple kibbles in their mouth and then they'll chew it. These silly puppies. These are so funny. Yeah, Andy, you're so funny.
They're so soft.
Good boy, Andy.
Mr. Darcy has been really fun. At first he didn't want to eat at all, and then
He's
it's like now that he's waking up a little bit,
It's like, hey,
he's getting more comfortable with being out here.
hey, bud. Hey, buddy.
Ah, those teeth grazing on my tickly feet. Fish a couple puppies. Mama Daisy's gonna be so happy to see all the leftovers. She. They're
like, that was a terrible, that was a terrible blockade. Bad.
Joke. This is gonna be fun. Ready? Oh no! What do you do now? What do you do now?
Oh no, Mr. Darcy.
Oh no! Oh no! Your little tail is going about.
Baby. Digital puppies. He's such a happy puppy. Jenna! Jenna! You keep spooking yourself. I don't want you to scare yourself. Come here. Jenna, Jenna, Jenna! Jenna, Jenna, Jenna! 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 Good girl. Good Jenna, Jenna. Vienna and Rio get very jealous when they hear us talking to the puppies.
That's Daisy.
That's Daisy?
That's Daisy.
Oh, that's your mama. She's very jealous.
Yeah, she could smell the food. She's like, no, they cannot be eating without me.
In fact, I'd probably go let her out so that she can do some modeling. Look at all the kibbles that have been.
You want me to bring her over
Yeah. Well, she's just right there, isn't she?
here? Where are you going?
Mr. Darcy?
Yeah.
He's following you. What's so funny is...
Did you find Darcy?
Mr. Darcy.
Mr. Darcy.
Yes, Daisy, we'll let you eat.
Mr. Darcy?
Mr. Darcy, what is the matter? What is the matter?
You're funny.
Mama's gonna help you guys finish. Have you finished your lunch? Where are you going, Pippi? Where are you going? Gotcha. Gotcha. You need a drink? Now, when the puppies are as big as they are now, when they nurse like this, when they're hanging off of her belly nursing, a lot of times it can upset mom's stomach. And so don't be alarmed if you ever see her start retching or gagging if they're nursing on her, especially if she's trying to eat. Not quite sure why it happens. I just think it's a lot. It's demanding on their stomachs when they have so much action going on there. And so it is a little upsetting. Beatrix, where are you going? Where are you going? Boom. I'm a good girl. Oh, goodness. Did you just drop a pooey on me? It just fell. Oh, no, it's just a kibble. It's just a kibble, thank goodness. Hi, puppy doodles. Save that for Texas. Was it $18?
Or 19. 19 and some change.
I never understand why it changes every month.
Huh?
Last month it was 1854.
I know. I don't understand that either. I'm like, why am I-
Because don't they have contracts that are just like for the year?
So, too. Oh, did you see what I got you though?
Price is the price. Oh yeah, thank you.
It's your own box. 80 to 90.
Oh okay. Yeah, my thing. What stinks about the lock for the wattage and other settings is that the lock is for it's like everything or nothing, and so to unlock it, to use it, you have to unlock the lock for the settings. And so earlier when I had it unlocked to use, at some point, it was when I was on the computer, like I bumped it, I think, with my wrist, that little thing, and I can't believe Daisy finished all this. I mean, it was a cup of food total, and they had it, but she already ate.
Yeah,
It's so much better when it's soggy.
Yeah, I don't understand what the appeal is. Like, why all the dogs go bonkers for the soggy food.
They're such sweet, playful little things. Try picking this up. Hey, be more gentle than that. Yeah. Jenna prances.
Jenna prances.
Yeah, she prances with her paws like this. Watch when she's. Oh my goodness! Everybody is just Beatrix.
Oh, Miss Explorer. Miss Beatrix the Explorer.
You need to go potty, Mr. Darcy? No,
Nah, he's just
you're just getting into stuff. Oh, Yorkie found a lamb chop.
Did you say the Yorkie?
No, I said, oh yeah, I did say the Yorkie. I meant to say Yorkie.
Yeah.
Kind of like how we all say the Daisy.
Yeah, the Daisy.
The Bella.
Yeah. The Bella.
Who's good puppies? We do 5-week weights tomorrow, if I do not forget. If I don't forget 5-week weights tomorrow, that will be the first litter that I have not forgotten to do their 5-week weight checks.
Wait, their 5-week birthday tomorrow?
Yep. But I've been thinking about their weight checks every day for like the last 3 days, so I'm hopeful that I don't miss it. Oh man, Daisy, you have a full belly. You should have eaten a little slower.
Gross.
Daisy Doodle.
I'm surprised she wasn't eating the food that's in here. Oh, good boy.
Good boy, Indy. Good boy. Indy climbed into Daisy's potty tray over here and went potty all on his own. And he's already potty once. He's the only one who's gone potty already. Oh, all the puppies have wandered. Puppies. Beatrix, what are you doing down the hall? What are you doing down the hall? All right, I've returned with some puppies. We took a puppy. They're like, we're just trying to have fun. We're just learning. It's all for a good cause. It's all for a good cause. Hi. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I think Daisy's loving the setup where she can jump into the pool away from them and they can't come with.
Oh, something else I wanted to share with you was that the
Go potty, Beatrix.
the new formulation of the Sam's Club food. You know how I said that I thought that they were copying Taste of the Wild?
Yeah.
The new Sam's Club formula also has probiotics.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Did you see that?
No.
Oh, it was who's that right there?
Who?
Here,
Pippi?
Pippi was on her back. I was doing one of these.
Oh, the swimming.
Yeah.
The turtle?
Yeah. Doing the backstroke.
Turtling. Puppies! You're exiting the play zone.
Uh-oh.
You need to stay in the play zone.
Do we need to you know what? We got all these clean blankets. We could.
Yeah, it's a matter of picking and doing it. Here's blankets I want to use if you want to go set it up while I play with them. I'm busy.
Okay. I'm close in the wash.
This is the one that's good for laying on. You guys want to go play on the dining room? Oh, Mr. Darcy. You do that. You love to do that. Mr. Darcy likes to balance on his butt upright until he'll balance up like this, and then he'll just tip back. Hi, Andy. Arr, arr, arr. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? What is that? Jenna! Jenna! No, 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 not this way. No. You guys are all too quick. Go potty, Pippi. Go potty. Go potty, Jenna. Can you go potty? No, no. Good puppies. Aw, Pippi, you're being such a good girl. Hey, come this way. Come this way. Where are you going? No puppies. This bag is not for puppies to play with. You can go potty, BEATRIX? What's up, Daisy? Did you find something? Hi, sweetie. Sweetie Sweeterson. And where are the puppies going?
Okay.
Oh, Daisy. I knew she ate too much food.
She puke.
She just like opened her mouth and just like came out.
Oh, Daisy.
Like it's just like chunks of food. Just.
Daisy.
Oh, so she can't do anything about it. She's being a
All
dog.
right, what blankets did you want me to use?
Good girl, Jenna. Jenna's going poop in Daisy's tray.
Good girl, Jenna.
Let me show you guys. There she is. Look at that log.
First one.
Good girl, Jenna. Good go potty. Oh, goodness, Daisy. All right. First paper towels. I love walking away and then turning around and looking at the puppies' faces, and they all look like a trail of ducklings that are following. Aw, Daisy Doodle. I wish you would pace yourself. you puppadoodles. I'm gonna go back in your pool for a bit until the big pen is all ready for you. Oops, sorry. I'm so impressed with them because I didn't get them to all potty right before bringing them out, and the ones that needed to potty and poop all returned to Daisy's potty tray to go potty and poop. Mr. Darcy really, his strawberries got the crinkly for the stem. Hi. And go snuggle mom for a bit before it's time to move to the dining room for a while. I love your comment with Daisy's logic. I get to eat puppy mash because I'm nursing puppies. Puppies will have full bellies anyway. It sounds like you guys have gotten to know our dogs very well. Daisy Doodle, are you all done? Stairs back up. It's so nice having the puppies in our room. Oh, Daisy, there's not.